Guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope, selling dope. Okay, the neighbors think I'm selling dope, selling dope, selling dope, selling dope, selling dope. Yeah.
Hey babe, and welcome to a new episode of the Diligent Mom Diaries. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and I'm always into something. I've been telling y'all for a little bit that I wanted to like do a little candle makeover. I saw a TikTok, let's go candle for candle. Everybody was saying go to out of print. I was telling y'all a couple of vlogs ago that out of print was delayed on my delivery, that I had been waiting for a month to get it and I didn't get like no notification, no tracking, no nothing. So I ended up hitting them up. Mind you, this day and age, it's hard for me to like fathom texting a company. You know, I don't know why. I'm not 36. Like, okay, I was around before tech was readily available. I was also around when tech was newly available and it was expensive as all hell to have in your home, let alone everybody having it in the palm of their hand. But when I didn't get my delivery and I didn't get no notification about it, I emailed them. Nobody responded to my email. I'm getting kind of nervous, you know? But I went to their TikTok and I saw that they had a number in their bio. So I texted the number, baby, why'd they text me right back? Basically telling me that they do these subscription boxes every month. And this is their last month doing it because it put them behind. I guess December is when they fell behind because, you know, the holiday, of course. Every business is booming and bunking. If you got anything worth selling, you booming and bunking during the holidays. So they said December put them behind a month. So instead of me receiving my shipment when I was supposed to, I had to wait just a little bit more time. So I ended up waiting, I think, 2 additional weeks. Anyway, they were like super nice, very attentive, very apologetic, you know, and I was like, it's okay. You didn't have to tell me all that. I just really want to make sure that y'all are a legitimate company and that I pay for a product that I am going to be receiving. Like, when I received the thing, no big deal, babe. It ain't like y'all got life-saving medication in this package or nothing. It's okay. But I did end up receiving it. Super cute packaging, by the way. So we're gonna take my Kindle from looking. She's just a little old lady-ish. You know, like the stickers did it for me once upon a time. The pop socket is cool. I am gonna keep this little chain and I have like a little initial keychain on here. I am gonna keep that on here. However, these gold hearts are adhesive, so that's not coming off. Also, the pop socket is adhesive, so that is not coming off. So to sort of, I guess, replace those, the gold hearts did come in a pack. So it's 4 different colors in here. There's bronze, silver, and black left. I'm gonna go with black. I don't know if y'all know this, but that's like one of my favorite colors. It's green and black. Okay, I can wear them 2 colors all year round. So I'm going to take the black ones. They're more of like a dark gray, and we'll hold on to these other ones because obviously I can't make up my mind on what I want to do. I'm gonna see something else on the internet, child, be out to get those. Now this one, the initial one, is just a keychain, but this is like a little purse chain. So I really dig this. It is starting to tarnish though now that I see it up close, but girl, ain't no big deal. It is on the back of my Kindle. Like, it ain't gonna hurt nothing or nobody. I did pick up a little clear case. This is from Amazon. I will start a Kindle like shopping list on my Amazon storefront. It is all linked down below. My Amazon storefront is linked down below, but I will leave a special link to the Kindle shop down below. It has a bunch of like book recommendations in it. If you aren't into romance and or smut, listen, don't you dare go into there and look around. Like, your little feelings might be a little bit hurt. But I did end up getting this clear case, and it is MagSafe, so I can switch out all of my little pop sockets and what have you. It is like the flexible plastic, so we love that. One thing about a clear case though is that sometimes they do tend to yellow. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen with this. Now, I mean, I told y'all I had been planning on doing this little makeover. I had ordered this stuff, waited all this time for it. Ask me if I measured any Kindle. And I didn't even purchase mine, so I really just don't even know like which way is up when it comes to them. But, you know, YOLO baby, what else I'm gonna do? I'm just the girl, okay? The insert that I went with is the one with the little front chart. I love this one down. I told my son, I said, baby, when you get them braces off, you want to get some fronts? I wouldn't be opposed. No, not at all. I would not be opposed. All right, now one thing I already am kind of about is the fact that why is the paper yellow on the back? Can y'all see? Around the edges here, it's yellowing. It looks like it almost got wet. The pictures also aren't super clear, so you can tell these are a little fuzzy. And girl, why the hell do it have these little like white scratches through it? I ain't no big fan of that. Also, the shit is like sticky here on the corner. Oh, can y'all see? Where is this sticky? Oh, right there. It's like a little sticky spot. Like somebody ate while they was packaging this and ended up getting some food on here. I'm a little unimpressed with the insert, but we still gonna keep it because, you know, the small imperfections, I'll see myself. Will I be ordering another insert from this company? Probably not. However, I am happy to say that it's not even cut correctly, babe, because as you can see, like, it's cut for this size Kindle case, but it looks like, I don't know why they left this at the top. You feel what I'm saying? You could tell it's supposed to be cut there, because why the hell are these two random pictures here at the top? Oh, no, I'm not impressed at all. We can make it work, but anyway, let's get on to the stars of the show. They're pop sockets they call poppies, and well, I found a big worm pop socket. Listen, ma'am. Big worm, iconic in this house. We watch Friday every Friday around here. Not only did I find a big worm pop socket, and it's big. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So they just stuck like a MagSafe magnet on. Okay, so I like the packaging. It's huge. I love me a big old pop socket, girl. I do not like the tiny ones because my fingers, they long and slender, but like the length, circumference, diameter of my hand is small, and it be like hurting my fingers to strain around my phone. Baby, I need me a little pop socket, and I love a big one, so it ain't slipping and sliding on nothing. So I ended up finding 3 poppies that I really like. I got the big worm one, then I got the Craig and Dede one. Damn. And then I also got Badass Baby's Kids. I'm just all kind of 90s nostalgia over here, but girl, if I would have had me a third baby, that's what I would have called mine. They would have been Baby's Kids, for real. My aunt used to call me and my brother's Baby's Kids. She ain't really want to talk because her kids, it's a lot of them, but they are Baby's kids and Baby raised them. Don't tell her I told y'all that. But yeah, so I need to figure out which one I'm going to put on my Kindle. I almost want to put Baby's Kids on it because I know Noah gonna ask me about it, and then I'm thinking like maybe we can watch it. It's kid appropriate, right? I don't feel like it's an adult cartoon, but I'm not gonna hold you. Big Worm is my favorite, so let's go ahead and pop this off, and then we're gonna dress this Kindle up. Girl, this right here will make you want to totally switch the book that you are reading, because right now I'm reading Haunting Adeline, y'all. It's horrible. I heard about it on TikTok. I have learned that any book that hits on Book Talk absolutely fucking sucks. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like y'all just be reading anything. This girl recommended something, child. I started reading it. Tell me why I felt like the editor. Ain't no way me, a casual reader, should be going through your book like that's supposed to be T-H-E-I-R. Like, you got the wrong tense right here, ma'am. It got on my nerves so bad. I mean, okay, I did end up finishing it just because it was an easy read. And it was so ridiculous. I had to, you know, see it through. It sucked. It was painful to read. I did get 3 pop sockets, and I want to say I got one for my iPad. I didn't even tell y'all, my husband turned me into an iPad kid for Christmas. I know we in a good month of February, but I don't know why I haven't told y'all. My man turned me into an iPad kid for Christmas. I asked him for an iPad and some pajamas, and he came through with an iPad and some pajamas. This really has been my saving grace when it comes to editing. It's like my safe space. There's no social media on here at all. It's all of just my editing software, and I like to play the game Airplane Chefs, and that's the only things on here. I don't do no communicating on here, no socials on here, and none of that. Oh, I have put YouTube on here, but you know, I'm just a casual viewer. So I do need to get a stand though. I do have this clear case on here. It ain't giving me no problems, but this bitch is heavy. Like my little forearm be burning after a while. I have to put my knees up and like prop it back on that. I don't know why I just didn't get the folding case with the stand. But speaking of stands, I told y'all I have a stand in my Amazon cart that I am going to hopefully pair with my walking pad soon. I'll probably get a walking pad next month since I don't have a case, or you know, like a standing case as of now. But I do have a little MagSafe Joan on here. We're gonna put Baby's Kids on here. Bam. I wish they made pop sockets specifically for iPads though. They would have to be like gigantic, but this ain't bad. iPads, you're not supposed to hold with one hand though. I have learned that the hard way. Also, in case you haven't learned, I'm a pop socket girl. I got a black pop socket on the back of my phone, and we're gonna put Craig and Day Day up there. And since they're all MagSafe, you know, we can just switch them out. They're all interchangeable, and I love it. That's why I messed up with my Kindle, is that I put the adhesive one on there, and it just, you know, it just don't work, because once you stick it, it's done. I also have learned that the adhesive will wear, especially in the summertime when things heat up. And you know, the pop socket will be slipping and sliding. I have, in a moment of sheer desperation, super glued a pop socket to the back of one of my iPhone cases. So, you know, that happened. That's out there now. But look at old Craig and Day Day. I love these. I hope they do hold up over time. I'm not sure of the coating that they have on here, so you know, like these pictures and stuff don't fade. But you know, we'll keep out of print in my back pocket. I will not be ordering another Kindle insert from them. No. You have one time to disappoint. I mean, granted, the insert was like $5, but I'm not going to continue to give you $5 for shit that I think is going to be cool and artistic, and then it comes like that. Like, come on, y'all. But the pop sockets eat. That eats down. And it's going to start a conversation in my house where I'm going to have to watch Baby's Kids with my kids. I don't even know if my husband's seen it. Here is one of the novelties of being married to a man outside of your race, is that sometimes, you know, things that are very familiar to me are not familiar to him. So, do you know at the beginning of the Jeezy song, the one... that song, at the beginning, Manny Fresh is like, it's about to go down like a motherfucking plane crash. It's about to burn like a badass perm. And my husband will say that line, but he never knew what the phrase "it's gonna burn like a badass perm" meant. Me and him were watching Malcolm X, and you know, he's Red at this point, but Red get his first perm, and he telling Spike Lee, whatever his friend name is, he telling Spike Lee in the movie like, it burns, and Spike Lee run him to the sink, and when he get out, you know, he all fascinated because he got this slick straight ass hair. And my husband looked at me and he was like, now I know what that line in that Jeezy song is talking about. And I'm like, babe, it wasn't even, I can't even comprehend. Like, I wouldn't have even known that he didn't know to explain it to him. You know, it's common knowledge in the Black community. Like, but for him, it's not. My man, he never know no chick to get no perm. Around here, he never know no chick to get no perm. So he just wouldn't have known. These are questions that he doesn't even know to ask because he doesn't even know that these concepts exist. But girl, it's very much like every day is fun fact about me. Like, every day is very much an adventure in this household. Just trying to, you know, bring my kids up knowledgeable about their culture. I am simultaneously educating my husband, and at times it is highly entertaining. I wish I could be flies on the wall around this mug sometimes. I really do. Oh, last year during Black History Month, I think we watched Soul Food, And I told him, I'm like, babe, you know, have you ever heard like people say big mama your arm? When they see somebody cooking some old outlandish stuff on the internet, somebody in the comments would be like, big mama your arm. My husband like, that's where this came from. You know, big mama didn't get that burn on her arm, but she don't know it because she got the sugars. Anyway, child, happy Black History Month, y'all. Okay? Educate your allies so that they know. And I am going to do one more thing with y'all before I go. It's almost noon, girl. I have not had a nap today. I was running around this morning. Gabriel had a doctor's appointment and it was at the naval base. And if you know anything about, I don't know if it's military medicine or just Navy medicine in particular, but that gonna make you wait. Okay? That free healthcare is going to make you wait. And I ain't even mad about it. Because, baby, listen, I will call that number and make an appointment at the Naval Hospital before I go around the corner to any civilian PCP around here. Because why should we have to pay for it? My man, he rolling up on 20 years in the service. But we should not have to pay for nothing, quite honestly. Rent should be free. Lights, water, gas, property taxes. This should all be free. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I took Gabriel for his appointment this morning. And it just entailed a lot of running around, child. I don't even know why I made the appointment at 8:20 because I'm seasoned in the game. I already know that's when folks go to work. So the line outside the gate was absolutely bananas. But we made it on time. I was actually early because I left straight from getting Noah from school. So we had, you know, like over an hour to get there. Thank God that we did, because had I been sitting in that line at that gate, like being on time, freaked out a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you, but it was good. Since we were there early, me and my son got to chat and it was just really nice. It's so nice to be with him. It's so nice to get to know my kids, you know. That's why when people have kids back to back, I be like, slow down, shorty, just, you know, just slow down a little bit. I know you want your kids close together, but get to know him first, you know. Like he barely knows you. He just learned how to say your name. Just, you know, give it a little breather for a little bit. Now I have mine 9 years apart. That was overkill. I'm not gonna hold you. I do wish my kids were slightly closer together, but everything happened the way that it was supposed to, and I ain't even mad at it. Anyway, girl, how did I get there? Oh, I was running around so much this morning. I haven't really had time like to myself. Honestly, I feel like I'm yapping so much because I am on the cusp of delirium, babe. Anyway, child, the last thing that I'm gonna do with y'all before I jump off here is, do y'all see this behemoth of a plant here behind me? This plant I got, I think 2 weeks ago. Girl, I might have been wearing the same thing when I bought it. I think I was. Anyway, I got this plant 2 weeks ago, and I have been just learning about monsteras. This is my first monstera house plant, and I have learned that they need a lot of indirect light. So it needs to be up by a window, and I had no area in the house that was going to have it up by a window. So let me show y'all what I did. And my man, he is not at all happy about this. He had a trip or a deployment or something to Africa. This is before me and him got together, and he bought that drum right there. Anyway, I mean, it's been in the case collecting dust. Sometimes my kids will bust it out whenever they feeling froggy and bang on it a little bit. Yeah, but I've been using it for a plant stand. He looked at me this morning. He said, babe, that's a nice plant. I said, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Let me get myself together. I'm gonna get a little table for it. But instead of going to like Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Walmart or Target, or, you know, a place where I could spend money, I went and shopped my storage and I found this little table. This used to be in Noah's room, but I'm pretty sure it's an outdoor table. Listen, girl, that's concrete, ain't it? And this whole thing is made out of metal, and it's the perfect height and width for this little plant. Now for these, I have heard, since the you know, the leaves are so thick and it has these green pole things that tends to grow like tall and out, that you can get this little ring to go around the plant to kind of like keep these guys together and growing straight up. So I'm gonna have to get one of those because this baby is already big. I'm so nervous to water and replant it because I use all of the same soil in all of my houseplants and they have been thriving, but this little mama is different. She needs some moisture, I don't know, moisture wicking, moisture reducing soil, some special kind of soil so the plant doesn't get too wet. Now I just threw like a splash of water in there this morning because it was looking a little weepy to me. It does look better now, But I am gonna need to find a pot, get the branch holder, and get some appropriate soil for it. But then, you know, things are fine right now. Anyway, girl, I'm just about to swap out the drum and the table, and then I'm gonna see y'all after pickups. Oh, that is looking so much better. Also, it's a lot sturdier. I don't know if y'all know, but my kids love to run around the house, and me, I'm not no sit down, be still, be quiet, stop doing that kind of mama. Like, y'all want to chase each other, go ahead, go ahead. I don't care nothing about it. And I was so nervous that one of them was gonna put their hand out, running past that plant, and topple that whole thing on the floor. It was really scaring me. Not enough for me to replace that table, you know, in a timely fashion, because it did take me almost 2 weeks. But it's there, it's looking better, it's on a sturdier base. Also, this is higher up than the drum, so it's closer to the window, closer to a little more light, so that should be beneficial for it. But anyway, child, it is 12:01. I need to figure out, I have to run to the pharmacy to get Gabriel some medicine, and am I doing it today? It's a refill on some medication that he already has, so it ain't dire to get there today, but I should do it, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna just pack it up, go ahead and run to the pharmacy and get his medicine, because I am getting tired, but I don't have enough time to take a nap, so it ain't no point in me sitting around here, child. Laundry is going, dishes are done, house is clean. This space no longer needs me, so I might as well just go head out and run this little errand. So I am gonna run to the pharmacy and get his little prescription, and then yeah, I'll see y'all at the pickup. Girl, I am in a great mood. I know we just chatted, but I can't be quiet right now. I'm on my way to get Gabriel's prescription. Oh, I have a little ways to go. I just ran over the curb. My Carfax said I needed all new tires and 9 lanes. It might be a little bit sooner. I keep making moves like that. Today, Gabriel's doctor had a child who also goes to his school and is in 8th grade. So the doctor was asking Gabriel, like, you know, do you know my daughter? And Gabriel like, yeah, you know, I know her. So the doctor was talking about how they picked their electives for next year. And he was like, yeah, you know, at the high school that, like our local high school, he said that they offer courses now that they didn't offer when he was in school. He's talking about like intro to technology and all that. And I guess he thought that Gabriel was gonna vibe with him, but my son can't vibe with you, sir, because he doesn't know what you're talking about. He doesn't know what you're talking about because he got into the IB program at, you know, this prestigious high school. So Gabriel's just quiet. And then I told the doctor, I said, well, you know, she's going to our local high school. And he was like, yes. You know, like, lady, where you been at? Duh, they all are. Like, your son is too. I said, oh, well, no, he didn't say it. But, you know, that was the vibe when he said yes. I said, well, Gabriel got into the IB program at this high school around our way. And he was like, oh, congratulations, man. You're smart. Like, you're a smarty pants. And I'm like, yeah, doc. He is. So we don't know nothing what you talking about. And it's crazy because my son is very like nonchalant about it. My son's attitude about getting into this program very much gives J. Cole's mother. I was watching the interview with her, and the man who was interviewing her was like, ma'am, are you shocked that your son is J. Cole? And this lady like, what are you talking about? And the interviewer is like, not only did he excel when he went to college, but he's like this famous rapper, and he's not known for typically what rappers are known for. You know, J. Cole is very much more, I don't want to say like neo soul, but it's definitely giving like spoken word. He raps about issues in America, issues in his neighborhood, experiences that he has had growing up. His storytelling is absolutely phenomenal. And his mother was like, what are you even talking about? I've been telling my son all his life he was a genius. If my son wasn't who he is today, like, that's when I would be worried. That's when I would be concerned. That's when I would be shocked. But the fact that he is the genius that I told him that he is his whole life, like, no. What do you mean? And that's my son's attitude. He like, yeah, duh, I got in. What y'all talking about? There was no other path for me to take. What do you mean? Like, why are you telling people that? They should already know. I'm like, son, oh, chill, relax. But I also had to let him know that when he got in, essentially he was talking about how he was going to go to school and brag, and I'm like, you should never dull down your accomplishments. You should never be humble about who you are, what you can accomplish, what you have accomplished, what you know you're capable of. Don't never let nobody quote unquote try to put you in your place. Like, you're him, you need to know that, and you need to act as such. But you also need to know that there are individuals out here who will try to put you in a place to essentially make you lose your bag. Like, there are people in your life who will try to set you up and put you into predicaments that may cause you to lose sight of where you're going and may cause you to lose your opportunities. So don't let that happen, because you're one of 60 students in our entire district who got into this program. Like, the waiting list students, I'm sure, would do anything to be where you are now. So remember, babe, you're one of few, and you gotta move like it. Girl, tell me why the same day that he went to school to tell his friends that he got into this program is the same day that I got a email from his assistant principal letting me know that he had been caught with a phone in school. Sir, what are you talking about? My son got caught with a phone in school. My son doesn't have a phone. What you mean? And then he gonna tell me when he can come get it at the end of the day. I said, oh, no need. No, don't give him back something that don't belong to him. That's not his property. As far as I'm concerned, my son doesn't own a phone, so the phone that you took, you don't need to get back to him. You just gonna have to fix that problem with whoever phone that was. And when he got home from school that day, I told him, what did I tell you before you left? Like, how dare you go to school and do something like that on the very day that I stood on my soapbox and gave that Easter speech? These children. The cell phone violation ain't no big deal, though. I mean, that's his first and hopefully his only time being caught with a phone in school. Like I said, he don't even got no phone. Turned out it was his best friend's phone, and his best friend just happened to show him something. And then, of course, as soon as my son took the phone, the assistant principal was right behind him. I said, baby, it would be you. It would be you. You have to walk around with the attitude that whatever you do, you're going to get caught. Okay? So keep your nose clean, baby. Ain't no need in breaking rules that you, like, ain't no need in doing things that you know are against the rules. It would be different if there was kind of a gray area or whatever, or if nobody had ever told you this thing. But this cell phone policy done been all up and down that student handbook for 2.5 years now. Ain't no way you ain't know you weren't supposed to have that. Stop playing. Oh, y'all, my head is booming. I did not do right by myself today. My sleep was jacked up last night. I haven't had the amount of water that I'm supposed to have today. I had a real, like, not hard workout today, but it wasn't easy. So I just need to, I need to take care of myself outside of the gym. That's basically the point that I'm trying to get across to you and to me especially, because I'm the only one who can do it. But yeah, I got to start doing right by myself, or better by myself, at the very least. Take some baby steps, girl. But I did bring my water. One thing about me, I'm never gonna leave home without it. If I leave home without my water, I'm instantly thirsty. And I mean, like, my tongue's about to fall off thirsty. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be something psychological. I was trying to figure out, like, despite everything that I had going on today, I am in such a good mood. The sun is out, y'all. The sky is a crystal clear blue, and it's 54 degrees outside. We haven't seen the 50s probably in a month. And a brutal winter in the South is like so unheard of. The way it has been bitterly cold out here, it just ain't. I didn't realize how much it was affecting my mood and the way I was moving until today. You know, I said spring. I'm usually not too ready for spring, but you know, spring can creep on up. It can come on in. I'm gonna see if my girl wanna go to the park when she get out of school. Guaranteed they went outside today. They haven't been outside in a while either, because it's just been so cold, and you could feel it all up and through her energy. So I should need to take her to the park today, because girl, we got to get us one full night of sleep. And in my grown-up room, I would like to participate in grown-up things after my kids are sleeping. I can't do that if I have this little firecracker over here, this little curveball being thrown at me all hours of the night. Like, I don't know when she gonna knock, I don't know when she gonna call, I don't know when she gonna show up. But we can't do the things that we want to do because we have to anticipate this little child potentially being in our room. So She not, it's not okay. It's not optional at this point. I don't care if she want to go. As soon as she get in the car and get buckled, I'm telling her, oh, we going to the park. Got to run that little girl all day and all night. All right, girl, but for real, I'm going to see you at the pickup. Hello, friend. Welcome to Tuesday. My girl had a rough day today. Well, the day was fine, but pickup, child, I don't know what was going on. It was a bunch of adults or administration out there that I had never seen before. I hadn't seen in a really long time. So it's weird, you know, like outside we kind of have a routine when we pick the kids up and the people know us, but today, girl, was not like that. My girl came out in absolute shambles. She was crying because they was trying to make her go sit in the cafeteria where the people who are in the car line, their kids go there and then they bring them out as the cars pull up. Like, my girl is considered a walker because I walk up to the door and get her and drop her off. The lady who brought her out was like, but I didn't know that. And it's like, all the kids have tags on their backpacks. What are said tags for if you can't read them and know immediately where the child goes? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My girl spoke up for herself and was like, they tried to send her to the cafeteria and she was like, I don't go to the cafeteria. But after she was able to articulate where she was supposed to be, she just busted out in tears. Of course, it's natural, right? You switch up a kid's routine, they think their parents come in to get them in the way that they normally do, and then they don't. And then, you know, you make it appear as if that's not gonna happen. So yes, my baby was upset, but I told her, you did a fabulous job standing up for yourself. So it's good that you were able to get out where you were supposed to be before you broke down. The breakdown is also, you know, totally expected. So don't let nobody make you feel bad about crying and being upset because you had every right to be, baby. So when she got home, you know, she was like, you know, mommy, I think I had a rough day. And I was like, listen, I think you did too. So we about to do what us girls do. She is already upstairs in her pajamas and she about to play Roblox. I have some Cheez-Its for her, some water. That's a snack that she requested. And I'm about to make myself a little yogurt bowl. And I am going to go upstairs and play Roblox with her. I know people feel kind of iffy about Roblox, but we always play together. Girl, I love Roblox. Yes, baby, I'm coming. I'm almost done. I already fixed your snack. If you want to come over here and get started. Here.
Yeah, I'll get started eating my snack.
Okay, girl, you got it. But yeah, girl, I love Roblox, and we, like I said, we always play together. And recently, I have noticed that you have to show age verification to get into the chat, which that's creepy anyway because you have to send in your picture. They say they delete it right after, but you know how them data breaches go. We'll find out in 5 years that nothing was deleted. But even then, I don't feel like that's good enough to mitigate what they're trying to mitigate because it's like, what grown person is sending their picture into Roblox to be able to chat? That in itself seems sketchy to me. I told Jake if a grown person sent their picture in, they should have their account behind immediately. What are you doing? What do you mean?
Hi. Hi.
Noah is home. So, girl, I'm getting ready to sit with my girl and enjoy her. We have about an hour before Gabriel gets home. So we got a little bit of time to get some girl time in. Now, girl, see, this is what I get for being behind. I told y'all Noah was supposed to do these Valentine over the weekend, but we didn't get to it. Anyway, child, she told me this morning, she said, are we giving away Valentine's today? I was like, no, babe, your party's tomorrow. Child, come to find out, I look on this paper to fill out these Valentines, and it's today. It is indeed today. Okay, she been at school for about an hour, though, so maybe they won't be exchanging Valentines, hopefully until after lunch. So hopefully she didn't miss it. Fingers crossed that she didn't, but I know better. Anyway, child, let me quit running my mouth because I gotta lock in and then run these Valentines up to the school. Now, child, I don't know if you know my daughter well enough to know this, but let everybody be passing out Valentines and she don't have nothing to give out. She will be in that mug, boo-hoo crying. And she gonna give me a whole Easter speech when she get out of school. I'm gonna already get one because she gonna be like, mommy, I told you it was today. The last time that little girl told me I should listen to her, I didn't pack her a home lunch because at school they was having hamburgers. And Noah's teacher told me every time they have hamburgers for school lunch, she never eats what you pack. So I'm like, okay, cool. She likes to just look online, check the lunch menu, and, you know, move accordingly. So I looked on the school lunch menu and I seen that they were having hamburgers. So I told June, I'm not packing you a lunch today. Baby, tell me when she got out of school, why did these people not have hamburgers on their lunch menu? She looked right at me and said, I told you, you should have trusted me. Oh, I said, miss, just opened my chest cavity and punched me right in the heart. Like, I'm sorry, baby. I was just going by what they said. Like, I didn't know. So the fact that she told me today, like, we're handing out Valentine's, and I told her, no, that's tomorrow. Girl, listen. She probably writing her speech right now for me after school. So they only been in school, though, for an hour and 15 minutes so far. So hopefully it's a post-lunch thing. I know when she had her Christmas party, they had it after lunch. So fingers crossed that that's what's going on today. I just feel like her teacher would do it after lunch, because we got a whole bunch of preschoolers. Like, you want them handing out Valentines and being all hyped up off the thought of that all day long? Like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I don't know. I hope she didn't miss it. I really do, because I feel so bad. That's what I get. This is why procrastination, it doesn't suit me. Some people can do it, but for me, it just don't. It will sneak up on me, or the thing that I will procrastinate about will have passed. Like, girl, I know I'm type A. As soon as I got that letter, the next day I should have went and bought them Valentines and filled them things out. So even if I did leave them at home today, I could have just turned around and she would have had them an hour ago. But I can't beat myself up. I can't. Oh, and I also did remember to bring her she got a little special friend at school, her little bestie. I did remember to bring his gift also. So I know she'll be geeked about that, because girl, the day after we bought that bear, she wanted to give it to him. She was like, Mommy, I told Ezekiel I got him something. I'm gonna give him his bear today. I'm gonna give it to him tomorrow. Ezekiel didn't come to school today. I'm like, girl, not you giving me a weather report on this boy's comings and goings until you give him the bear. Like, I know you're excited, miss, but you can't give it to him until Valentine's Day. Relax. Okay, girl, let me just breathe, chill, just breathe. I hope she didn't miss it. And knowing June, if she got there, and of course I'm pulling up the same time that the high schoolers go to school. Like, the high school and middle school and elementary school are all right here in this little crevice beside each other. So I was wondering, I'm like, why is traffic booming? But I'm not usually on this side around this time. So anyway, child, I got my cycle today. I was not supposed to get it for another 3 days, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of a good thing, because I didn't feel it coming. And normally my symptoms, they be slapping me in the face. I would have known 2 weeks ago. So it just surprised me this morning, and I signed up to go cycling today. So, but I'm like, do I want to go cycling? You know, it's the first day. I probably need to sit down somewhere. I'm tired. I've been having these headaches. Like, just rest yourself. But girl, I'm so anxious about this damn thing. And I'll probably be anxious about it come 6:15 when that class starts. So I just need to take myself on down the road and cycle my little worries away. But anyway, child, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to today. Today is Thursday, and I got some running around to do, girl. I thought I was gonna have to go to the shop for my car, because when I got in, if you have like a newer model car, you have this automatic like start stop. I normally keep mine off, because I don't like it when it shuts the engine off when I'm idling, or when I'm at a like red lights or whatever. I just hate that. And when the engine cut off, you know, like the AC don't work, the heat don't work. I'm like, why did they even include this feature? It's crazy. But my little light came on, and when I chat GPT that John, it said, miss, your battery is low. And I thought about it. I think I've had this car for 5 years now. No, I bought this, my man got me this car in 2019, girl. This car is 7 years old. And I thought to myself, I think it still has the original battery in it. If I remember correctly, I think it has the original battery. Maybe it got a set of new tires. I'm not even sure about that, y'all, honestly. My Carfax has said that I do need new tires in 9 months though, so we will be getting those. But girl, I might need a new battery. It is rather chilly this morning, and it felt like spring yesterday, so that might have set it off. But yeah, I thought I was gonna have to go to the car shop today, but girl, the light is off now. And I thought to myself, this is what happened today. Watch me try to get in that car, and it's not gonna start. I'm gonna have to literally run these Valentines down the streets of my girl's school. Anyway, child, let me hop in here and give this girl her stuff. I'll be right back. All right, girl, that is done. I didn't even ask if they had given out the Valentines yet. I just can't. I just can't even know that about it. Yeah, I can't. I'll get the update when I pick that girl up, because y'all already know. I just told y'all she probably doing revisions on her speech right now. But now that I'm out and in the car, let's go ahead and run some errands, boo. I was gonna have to go by the car place, but it looks like I'm not gonna have to do that. I probably will eventually though, because if the light did come on and then go off, that's probably an indication that I need to be in the market for a new battery. So we'll put that on my honey-do list, because car things I don't handle unless my husband is not around, and he very well is, so that's on him. I do need to go get toiletries though. They are probably the #1 hot commodity in my household. I don't even know where the toiletries go. I need to get my son some face wash. I use a CeraVe. I got him the exact same one that I used 2 years ago when I noticed that he had acne on his face. Babe, tell me why when I cleaned out his bathroom a couple of months ago, I pulled the exact same bottle out of the drawer and it is like a fourth gone. Babe, why aren't you washing your face? If you have acne and you want to get rid of it, like, that's probably step #1. And then he gonna tell me that he need to go to the dermatologist, and I tell him I never have no problem taking my kids, you know, to any doctor that they need or want to see. I wouldn't have an issue taking him to the dermatologist if I knew that he was going to use the products that they give him. But it's like, son, if you have a problem and you've done absolutely nothing to solve it, why would you go see a specialist? Like, why would that be the first step that you take? You probably have to start washing your face first to at least find out what kind of acne you have. Like, you know, is it diet related? Is it bacterial? Is it fungal? Is it hormonal? You know, like, let's try something first before we just go straight to the dermatologist. Like, I could see if you had been battling with this thing, but you haven't done anything to fix it. So I told him, let me get you some new face wash. Use that for a couple months, and then, you know, if your problem persists, I have no problem taking you to the dermo. He was like, okay. So yesterday I asked him, if I buy you the face wash, will you use it? And he was like, okay. You know, CeraVe is not cheap. Like, we talking, I don't know, probably $20 a bottle. It lasts forever though, but if he uses it every day, twice a day, I think it will mitigate the acne that he has, because I think that his acne is it may be partially hormonal, but I also think that it's bacteria related. Like, if you're never washing your face, how could it not be? Anyway, child, so I need to get face wash for Gabriel. I need to get him moisturizer to go with it. I also need to girl, get us some toothpaste, but that's at Sam's, because I need the 5-box joint. Listen, I can't do no 1-2 tubes at Walmart. We brush teeth way too often around here. It's for us brushing our teeth every day, twice a day. I mean, that's a lot of toothpaste. We go through a lot of that. I need toothbrushes to match, because it's time to switch those up too. But yeah, girl, I got some running around to do. Y'all gonna come. But I need to stop by the store and get some toiletries. I also need to put food in the house, because we are low on snacks. Nothing in the fridge or the pantry for my kids to consume in between meals, and that's just a no-go. So I need to go get snacks from the store, and I have no idea what I'm making for dinner tonight. So I probably need to figure that out before I get to the store, huh? I got a list of things that I need to do. I always got to keep me a list handy, or won't nothing get done. Oh, I want to put together Valentine's baskets for my babies. That day is coming up. Like, Valentine's Day is in 2 days. So I really need to get on that today. I don't want to be out here with the last minute people getting last minute things. I don't want no picked over flowers or none of that. But I think I'm going to get flowers for both of them. Noah will love it. And I want Gabriel to know, like, babe, it's totally acceptable for a man to get flowers. If you like flowers, if you like the way that they look and the way that they smell, your girl can buy you some flowers on down the line. It's okay. So I'm gonna do like the typical flowers and chocolate for them, and then I'm gonna get some things that are unique to them. I'm thinking about giving Gabriel one of his Christmas presents, because I want to put some cologne in his basket, but he has cologne at the house that's unopened. He just doesn't know it yet. So I think I'm just gonna unwrap that and stick that in his present. Noah told me when we went on our girls' day on Saturday, she was like, Mommy, I really like Hello Kitty. And I was like, oh, you timed that perfectly. Thank you so much for that knowledge, because not only is Hello Kitty super cute and very accessible to little girls, she's pink. So I was like, okay, girl, you picked a very good time to share that information. Thank you so much. So I want to look for like some pajamas for them and some cute little knickknacks. So first we're going to go to Walmart for toiletries, and then I need to pick up like the bulk items from Sam's, and then we will run over and do the Valentine's basket, and then we'll get groceries last. It is 8:43 right now. So it's pretty early for me to be out. I was lucky enough that my husband worked last night. So this morning I had a home workout, which I normally finish those pretty early. I finished opening up the house. I was able to take a shower and get myself ready before I got the kids ready. Girl, I done already been home. I done already cleaned up. Like, it's just already sort of been a day. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, but let me tell you, my daughter slept all night last night. She woke up this morning a brand new girl. She was so refreshed and so happy. When I opened the door to get her out for school, she said, Mommy, I'm excited to go to school today. I said, see, that's what happens when you have a full night's sleep. She did such a good job. I was so relieved when I woke up this morning. Not only for me, you know, I'm an adult. I can handle being tired. But like, girl, you're 5. You shouldn't even have to handle being tired. Like, save that for your later years, okay? Now, go ahead and get your full little 10-12 hours of sleep and stop playing around. So she did that last night. She woke up a very happy girl. My house was so peaceful this morning. It was so, it was just such a pleasant time. So I'm hoping that we can keep that energy into today, but hopefully I didn't ruin it with the whole, you know, trying to tell this girl at the Valentine's party was tomorrow and it's actually today. But yes, girl, we're on our way to the store, and I'll see you when I get there. I actually hope that this whole conversation was recorded accurately, because I have had quite a few little car chats with y'all in the past 2 videos, but something's going on with my audio. Like, the whole clip would just be a long buzz. My mouth will be moving, I'll be here talking to y'all, but when I go to upload the footage, like, it's no sound on it. It's just a little like hum in the background. Girl, what the hell going on? Is it the mic? Is it the camera? I don't know, but I'm looking to upgrade the whole thing, because I'm trying to get me a Sony. I'm so over Canon. Canon done held me down for a little bit, but listen, baby, onward and upward. Sorry, Canon, you did your job and it served your time. Now it's time for you to go and be free somewhere else. Anyway, girl, I'm about to pull up to the store now, so I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, girl, I'm in here. First things first. Since I am, you know, on my cycle, I want to announce it to the world, but I'll tell y'all. I need to stop by the pads and get some more honey pot pads. That's the brand that I use. And the coverage would be a little bit funny, so even though I'm like a super bleeder, I get the overnights. Aspirins in my family, and the only thing that would cure mine is some Vanny cream. And baby, I gotta mix this with some Aquaphor. Yeah, while I'm here, I might as well get both. Aquaphor is so expensive. I hate it, but I use it so often that for me, I might as well get the jar, and the jar is $20 now. I can't even. I can't. I don't even think about it. Now tell me why I gotta wash my hair, right? I wash my hair 1 time a week. 1 time. But I live with this man who washes his hair every day. So I go to use the Head and Shoulders because that's like the first shampoo that I use to cleanse my scalp, get rid of any dandruff before I use my usual Shea Moisture products. And it's like a quarter worth of Head and Shoulders in the bottle. I said, no sir. Why the hell when you tell me we out of shampoo? Why you gonna wait till I wash my hair for me to learn that I'm out of shampoo? My hair not like your hair. I can't use a dime size worth of shampoo. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Girl, I was so hot about that. So anyway, I have decided that obviously we need the largest bottle that they have available. This one's 28 ounces. I've been messing around and buying the 12-ounce bottles, and we just can't do that. I use it. My son uses it. Damn, the only thing that I wish, they got this tea tree oil one, and this one is really good, but I don't like the 2-in-1. 2-in-1 what? How can you cleanse and condition at the same time? Tell me, Head and Shoulders. I don't know. They have the tea tree shampoo, but it's a 12-ounce bottle. And I told y'all, we can't play about that. I like the way it feels, though. Okay, so they have the deep scalp cleanse, and then they have the itchy scalp care. Oh, okay. Instant relief with intense cooling sensation. Okay. we're gonna get this one since it's two of us. I'm thinking, should I get Gabriel one too? Yeah, I'll get him one too, because child, get these boys 28 ounces of shampoo. You're not gonna have to buy shampoo for the rest of the year. I don't know which one that he needs. I do the hydrating cream to foam, but I know that I have dry skin. Ugh, maybe we'll do the oil control for him. Foaming facial cleanser, I would get him the value size, but we don't know if he's gonna use it yet. So if he goes through this, I'll get him value size one. So I'm gonna get him this one, and then for a moisturizer, I'm stumped, sis. Hey, they be playing. I like the Vanity cream with the pump for obvious reasons, right? Who the hell want slippery hands when they are trying to put lotion on? But they have the ones without the pump in the lotion section. But the ones with the pump, they come over here near the facial stuff. I don't know why. They could have that bag. I want the one with the pump. I need to get a moisturizer. I want to get him a matching CeraVe one. Oh, here they are. Okay, they have the oil control moisturizing gel cream. Let's get this, because he said he don't like that is the greasy feel on his face. Girl, that's his other half talking, because I don't know what they're talking about greasy when you put on lotion. I feel hydrated. My skin feels like it's no longer going to come off my body when I put lotion on. But my husband, the son, be talking about their hands feel greasy and all that. June will freak out if you put lotion on her hands. Like, bro, yeah, pipe down. Be doing the absolute most. All right, now we need to go to the toothbrush aisle and get an ortho kit for Gabriel. He needs a replacement because all of his like flossing apparatus are all like frayed and falling apart and stuff, which is a solid sign because that means he's using it. So I couldn't be happier. They don't have a full ortho kit, but they do have these go in betweens cleaners. I don't like the name of that. That just sounds weird. But I got him moderate because he's just looking for it to go in his brackets. But they also have wide and they have tight. Let's just go with the medium. Wow, child. I ended up getting the Equate ones because it is twice the product for the same price. So the one that I just picked up only had 10 in it, and these are 20. So I just got him 2 packs because he's gonna be using them all day, every day, and they're disposable. So it's not reusable like the one he has now. What else do we need from here? Hopefully nothing. Not feeling my best self, and I would like to be away from society right now expeditiously. I do need bleach, so let me go and get that so we can get up out of here. I'm about to place a pickup order for Sam's because I cannot be bothered. I got a crazy headache. I did not eat before I ran up out the house. Like, girl, just no. Just no. Don't do it. Don't take yourself through there, honey. Don't do that. Okay, that is done. I can pick that up when I get Noah from school. And if I don't feel like it, girl, I'm gonna send that man when he get off work. Baby, you got to go. Got to go stop by Sam's and pick up that shit. All right, girl, that is done. I'll pick that up after I get Noah from school. But right now, I'm about to continue shopping for these Valentine's baskets. I got these cute little roses. I don't know if I wanted to get my kids roses, especially get my son red roses. But I'm like, why not? Who else to get from red roses besides his mother? Like, I don't know, are red roses supposed to be like romantic? I don't know the lore behind the color of the rose, but I just got the one to me that seemed the most masculine. If they had blue roses, I probably would have got those, but they didn't. They had this nice little colorful like pink and yellow bouquet, which just screamed Noah. But the red one, I was like, let's go ahead and get these. And these are like the best looking red roses I have seen in a long time, especially out of Walmart, girl. They look almost fake to me. I had to touch them just to make sure like wasn't nobody trying to get one over. Girl, are these real roses? Anyway, they were only $10 a piece, which I think is really good for flowers. So let's continue on this mission. I'm getting ready to head to the other side of town. Well, not the other side of my town. I'm getting ready to head to the next town over and get cards for them from the Dollar Tree. I'm probably gonna swing by and pick me up something to eat, girl, because I want something greasy, something fatty, something salty. I want it all. Feed these cramps, honey. They hungry. And I need to stop by like Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you know, one of some kind of variety stores is what I call them, because I want to see if they have any Hello Kitty pajamas for June, and then I also want to see if they have any pajamas for Gabriel, because he needs pajamas. He's not really into sets. My son really don't wear shirts to bed, but he will wear like pants or shorts or whatever. So I need to see if they have any PJs for him. What else do I have on my list? Because girl, as soon as I was like Valentine's baskets for the kids, of course I started to make a list. Okay, well I've already got most of it. Carmex for my son, girl, he flies through Carmex. Absolutely breezes through it. He was reading a book this morning and I saw, he was like, where's my bookmark? And then we ain't never found it. I don't know where the bookmark is. But I saw that he had put something in there to keep his page. Girl, I lifted it up. It was a tube of Carmex. So okay, son. I see you. I know he want to eat something chewy, girl. I got him when I was looking for like the candies to put in his little basket. I'm like, girl, what do I get this boy? Because he got these fuck ass braces. He can't eat nothing but chocolate. So I got him some Reese's. I mean, I hope that'll do, but I know he want him something chewy. He talking about just when I get my braces out, just buy me that 100 box of fruit snacks from Sam's. I'm like, that's the gift you want for getting your braces off? They don't be asking for nothing, girl. Let me tell you, if you lose something that you love, you be wanting the simplest version of the thing. My boy didn't want no like brand name gummies, no none of that. He like, give me the Members Mark 100 box of fruity snacks. That's all I need. Anyway, child, let's go mosey on to this other town, because if I need anything, it's a nap. I need to eat and I need to take me a nap. Am I going to the grocery store, or are we just gonna eat takeout for dinner? Or am I, oh, I have to go to the grocery store. I don't have a choice. I have to go because I need to get snacks for the house. So I gotta go do that. But anyway, let's mosey on over here and see what, probably TJ Maxx, see what TJ Maxx got in store for us. All right, girl, I'm energized. I feel like a new woman, and now we at TJ Maxx. I did go to Dollar Tree, but I just went to go pick up cards. Y'all ain't missed nothing there. Anything I didn't show you, I'll show when we get back to the house. Hey, you cool? Girl, that's a nice Grand Cherokee. This lady is all in my mouth. Miss, just mind your business over there. Anyway, I'm about to pull up to TJ Maxx now, and I think I'm having regret and acids for dinner, but my food got to settle before I figure that out, because I feel like I'm about to be in trouble. Anyway, girl, let's go to TJ Maxx. Alright, I found one Hello Kitty set, and it's in a size 6. It's a size bigger than Noah is right now, but she ain't gonna know but grow. It's okay, we can take this one for her. And then they have this one. It's also a size 6. It's a 3-piece set. It comes with shorts and pants. The other one's cuter though. Girl, I'm done in there, and it was not nothing to see. I did get what I came for though. I got 2 pairs of pajama bottoms for Gabriel and 2 like sleepwear sets for June. I saw none for men. Like, do they know that men only sleep in bottoms basically? But anyway, on my way out though, I saw a little like book display, and I'm like, Shell, how dare you not even consider getting these kids notebooks for the holiday? I want to get Gabriel a novel, but any love novel that I come up with is totally inappropriate for him. So maybe I'll look and see, you know, like some teen novels. I don't know. I don't want him stumbling across nothing spicy. And girl, I do enough reading on my own, so I can guarantee you I am not going to pre-read the entire book before I give it to him. It's just not gonna happen, especially not in the time that I have. Like, Valentine's Day is in 2 days. Who the hell gonna read a whole little teen novel in 2 days? I'm not. But it is already getting late. It's almost 11 o'clock, bro. And I still gotta go home and do a little bit of work. So I need to get back on my side so I can go get groceries. The whole reason why I'm outside to begin with, probably the most important reason why I'm outside, is to get these groceries. So I decided in TJ Maxx that we will be having a take and bake and side salad for dinner. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it tonight, friend. And I probably won't. If I have a splash of salad, I will be surprised. TJ Maxx was so disappointing. Maybe I just feel like maybe I'm still a little scarred or tainted from the holidays, because it's my first time being in there. since I was doing all of that Christmas shopping in December. And girl, when I tell you, by the time Christmas came, I was TJ Maxxed out. I had sworn I was TJ Maxx. Like, don't nobody want to go back around there no more. And that's very much the attitude that I had when I walked in the store. But they did have what I was looking for. So it was a quick, easy in out, especially since I got, you know, like cards from Dollar Tree and all their little like snacks and knickknacks and stuff from Walmart. So it was not no big. Where's Waldo in there today? Which, thank the Lord, it wasn't. Anyway, child, I'm on my way home. Ain't nothing happened to me. I don't got nothing else story to tell, and I'm so grateful for it because I'm not in the mood today at all. I'm not. Every time I get my cycle, I tell my husband it's crazy that women are expected to bleed 24/7 for 7 days straight and still just move on with regular life. I'm gonna say what so many women have said before, but if men got periods, babe, there would be a mandatory, you would get a free 7 days once a month of PCO. You know what happened. You know it would. Life would be shut down. They would pay these men to stay home. Tampons and pads would be free, or at the very least included in insurance. And why has that not happened yet? You mean to tell me that something that was forced upon me because of my gender, I have to pay for once a month, and the price only keeps increasing. Not only does the price keep going up, but they keep adding shit to the thing that we need to keep the blood where it's supposed to be that's harmful to us. Like, why are you adding chemicals and additives to pads to poison people? Like, that's insane. It's bad enough that I'm being forced to pay for it, but now I gotta worry about which brand to buy, or I can buy this brand but not this product made by this brand. You know, like, it say organic but it's not. Like, what? I can't. These are things I shouldn't even have to think about during my time of the month because I'm strictly focused on surviving. You know? I'm just saying. How are pads not covered by insurance yet? Because as far as I'm concerned, we pay into health insurance every month. But it's not every month that we use said health insurance. So it's like some of those benefits, some of that stuff got to roll over somewhere into something that can get us qualified for some kind of program or subsidy or something. Hell, I don't know. Just make the pads and the tampons and the diva cups and the period panties free. Damn. Anyway, girl, I'm off my soapbox. And I'm on my way to get these groceries. I'm not gonna take you on the store with me. It's gonna be a quick one too. Snacks and groceries and all that. I might show you when I get home. I don't know. I don't think I am. It ain't no big to do, honey. It's not. I will pop on though, and we can assemble these Valentine's baskets together. Now that I have everything that I need in the car, particularly these flowers, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with those for 2 days? Maybe I just set up a little vase like in my bathroom, because none of the kids don't even make it that far into them most of the time. So maybe I just set up little vases in the bathroom to keep these babies hydrated for the next 2 days. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, girl. I'll see you when I get home. I just finished putting together these Valentine's baskets for my little crotch goblins. And I hope that these are good enough to put the flowers in. I always like put my flowers in a picture. I feel like it's a little more, you know, rustic, if you will, than a regular vase. But I mean, I got those if we need them, but hopefully we won't. Nah, girl, it ain't that much flour in here. That'll be fine. And this is just something that I can sit on the bathroom vanity, you know, for the next few days until they're ready to be given. But the baskets came out great, and it's not a bunch of junk. I do not like buying like holiday themed jewelry or glasses or headwear or none of that. That's just gonna end up broken. I'm gonna have to throw it away. I like to keep my gifts intentional, practical, realistic. I want it to be stuff that you're actually gonna use. So a lot of these little in between holidays, girl, I'm buying these kids pajamas, shoes, or clothes, and then, you know, we can fun it up with like candy, and then I put some of their like favorite treats in there. Gabriel is still off of electronics, but in Noah's Valentine's card, I did get her a Roblox gift card. So my girl love her some Robux, child, breezes through them too. So we just give her a little bit at a time. She got like $150 in Robux for Christmas, baby. I came over here, fix a snack. By the time I walked back over to the couch, the Robux was gone. I said, oh, you have to be spoon-fed Robux because digital currency is very much not real to you, even though you use actual money to purchase it. But it's 12:05 and I am beat. I looked at myself today. I said, self, you know what? You've been running around all week. You deserve a nap. You're going to be able to take a nap today. And then I realized all of the stuff that I had to do. But for real though, I think tomorrow is going to be the day for us to nap. I do. I really do. I can feel it, you know? Tomorrow's Friday. We normally get takeout on Friday. Noah got swim lessons in the afternoon. So I really need to just kind of be a little zen. But I still need to edit a couple of shorts, stash this Valentine's stuff because it won't be ready until day after tomorrow. Get these flowers off somewhere. My son did not take out this trash this morning. We had such a good thing going. Every morning he was taking the trash out, and today, now that he missed taking the trash out this morning, girl, this thing is overflowing. Especially since I went to the store. Like, all of my items that I buy that come in like boxes, bags, whatever, I normally just place them in the pantry in their respective slots and get rid of the packaging that they came in. So anytime I go grocery shopping, like, the trash be bustling. So I need to I'm gonna have to get it and take it and put it by the door, because if the lid won't close, that's a problem for me. It's the problem. So I'll just set it for him because that's what we call around here a boy job. Okay, things that I don't do unless I absolutely have to: take the trash out, put gas in my car, get oil changes, deal with anything car related, cook outside. What else is a boy job around here? Anything that's heavy, anything over 15 pounds is a boy job, you know? I mean, I can do it. Of course I can do it. I got one man and a boy that live in my house. Why should I have to? I'm not doing that. What? You gotta use that testosterone and figure something out. Y'all can come together. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but somebody gonna take this trash out and it's not gonna be me. Anyway, girl, I have just a smidge of time before I go get this girl from school, and I need to use it wisely, so I'll see you soon. I need y'all to know that my daughter was right about her Valentine's party. She came home with her little treat bag that she made. This is so cute. It's got little furry hearts on the bag. I said, John, I'm so sorry. You were right. Your party was today. But her Valentine's did make it in time. She was able to give her special little Valentine's to her friend. And then she came home with a sack of candy. So I would say, all in all, today was a good day. This man is on his way home. And as soon as he hit that door, I'm going to take my shower. I'm going to be first in the shower today because I am tired and my stomach hurts so bad. Ugh. Do you want some cramps? I got cramps to share. I'm just saying, I got cramps for all of us if you would like to partake. I'm getting ready to have some dinner and I need to take some medicine because I don't think I've taken Motrin all day. It's funny how that works, right? Because I'll say like, oh, my stomach hurts, oh, I have cramps so bad, oh, I'm not in the mood, and then we'll just forget to take something. Maybe that is like the patriarch indoctrinating women into withstanding pain. You know, is it that deep? I think maybe it always is, but girl, I keep forgetting to take this medication. I don't know why. Matter of fact, let me take it right now. Girl, use that Western medicine. Girl, you want to know a good show? A great show. It's called Gangs of London. It is so good. It's about the British Mafia, and well, I don't know if it's the British Mafia, cause you know, so you have like British people, obviously they're their own mafia. You have like Albanians, they're mafia. Irish folks, they're mafia. So it's all of these like systems of gangs that come together. Gangs of London, right? Come together and are using this like one central gang as a hub for imports, exports, trade routes, cargo. And the head honcho, somebody kills him. His son take over, gotta figure out what's going on. It's a phenomenal story. You talking about edge of your seat, girl? Just watch the opening scene. If you have Prime, you can watch the first episode for free, but then you have to purchase AMC. And if you go through Prime, they offer a 7-day free trial. I don't know what your life is like, but the 3rd season just came out. Go ahead and take that 7-day free trial and watch the first 2 seasons. When I tell you I was obsessed with this when it came out, it's been so long since I've seen it though. I think the first season came out in 2022 and I didn't pick up on it maybe until 2024. So we're 2 seasons out and it's been, you know, 2 years since I've seen it. So I have no idea what's happened. So I started it from the beginning today. I started the first episode at 9 o'clock. Girl, tell me why I just got through the second episode and it's almost 6 o'clock. And I can't promise you I'm gonna watch much more. Because after I eat and take the shower, I'm going to settle down. I really want to read. I have not been giving my Kindle the attention that she deserves. I just feel so go. And I haven't really had the time to settle in and read my Kindle. It took me like 3 days to finish a chapter. Mainly because when I read it, I'm always laying down and it's always at night. So... girl, them little 3 a.m. wake ups don't wait for nobody and they do not play around. I'll be in that bed a total of 2.5 seconds before I'm knocked out. And I'm talking full REM sleep, dreaming and everything. Hey, Bookie Boo, my Schmookie Doo. You coming up here?
Hi, friend.
This is Noah. She's playing her Roblox game. Here, can I put their butterfly up? I love this little case. It comes with a screen protector. It's got a little stand and everything. It's so cute. But the pizza is almost done. This girl is on my behind about when dinner is going to be ready.
And I have a manga.
I was able to tell all my babies yesterday. Gabriel likes the thin crust pizza and Noah surprised me and told me that she only eats pepperoni now. So, when I told them we were having pizza for dinner, she was like, did you get pepperoni? I was like, yes. And Gabriel was like, did you get the thin one? And I was like, yes. They were both like, yes. Girl, be the teeny tiny little things. I said, oh, I was able to say yes to both of my babies. I'm going. I gotta cut it up, girl. Don't tell me to hurry up. Be patient, please. You're gonna have some salad. What kind of dressing do you want? Ranch or blue cheese? If you're asking your kids if they want vegetables, baby, stop doing that. Just tell them. You're getting this. What kind of this would you like? Because if I would have said, John, you want some salad? She would have been like, no. The hell would I eat that for? Hey girl, welcome to Friday. It is currently 8:30. I just got done cleaning up around the house, and one thing y'all forgot to remind me to do yesterday was go pick up my Sam's order. That thing been sitting there since 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I need to wash some laundry, but I'm out of my laundry essentials, so I need to go pick up that order so I can continue to keep things moving in this house. And funny thing, I don't know, when I get on my cycle, I kind of lose my mind a little bit. I become more forgetful, more clumsy. Like, I don't know, my equilibrium is off. I don't know what's going on. But y'all saw me pick up that face wash for my son yesterday, right? I swore I put it in the cart, scanned it at checkout. I get home, I can't find said face wash. Now, I made a few more stops after Walmart yesterday, so it was a lot of stuff like rolling around in my trunk. Girl, I done gutted the whole back seat and the trunk. I'm looking out up under the inside, all underneath stuff. And I checked my receipt. I can't find it. Apparently, maybe I must have put the face wash back on the shelf to pick up the moisturizer and put it in the cart and then just crossed my wires and forgot to pick the face wash up again. Anyway, needless to say, girl, this boy went to go wash his face yesterday and the face wash doesn't exist. Like, it's not in the house. I guess it's on the shelf at Walmart. So I need to go pick that up again, and good thing I need to make another stop there because I haven't planned on going to any store today except to get that pickup order. But I went to light my candles yesterday and my lighter is out of fluid. I'm like, dang, why you ain't tell me I was just at the store? So I need a new lighter. I need to go get Gabriel's face wash. I need to pick up that Sam's order, and I must pick up that Sam's order because you have 23 hours to get that order and your stuff is going back on the shelf. Sam's don't play. Walmart will hold it for like 3 or 4 days, but Sam's, nah. They said, listen, girl, if you don't want it, we know somebody who do, so come get it. Don't come get it. It's going back on the shelf. We don't care. So I'm about to go run out and run these little bit of errands. I'm feeling much better today. I'm also medicated. Before I even started feeling any sort of ache or pain, I took some Motrin. I don't know if I told y'all, but last night I did not go cycling, which I probably should have done because this morning I decided to sleep in. I did not get up and do my 3 a.m. morning routine. I did not work out, and I feel amazing. I slept until 4 o'clock. And jumped out of that bed, ran to that bathroom like Forrest Gump, girl. I was feeling so good. I said, maybe maybe I need to take Fridays off. See, I'm trying to convince myself to adjust something that's working for me. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but I am working out consistently on the weekends, so it's like maybe Friday can be a little give, you know, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Anyway, child, grab your bag, let's go. Girl, I'm just leaving Walmart. It wasn't nothing to see in there. We just went yesterday. I got 2 items. You know, wasn't no big to do. Anyway, let's go to Sam's so I can get on with this day, because I need to wash Noah's sheets and I also need to wash my laundry. And there's more laundry coming in the house because on Fridays Noah comes home with her nap linen, so those will need to be washed, and then she had to swim today, so I need to wash that stuff too. It's just an ongoing cycle, but the grace that has been given this week is that President's Day is on Monday and my kids are out of school, and my husband negotiated a duty swap so that he is off on Monday too, so it'll be, you know, the 4 of us together. And babe, I don't even know like how long it's been since it's been the 4 of us. I really don't. I can tell my husband hasn't been in this car in a while because the passenger side pristine. I went to go clean the car last week and I barely vacuumed up any like grass, hay, little pebbles. None of that was on this side. I said, man, let me find out. Me and my man have not been in the same car together. Has it been all month? Goodness. Anyway, if you didn't know, it is 8:50. Sam's doesn't open to the general public until 9, but if you have like a plus membership or super membership, supreme, I don't know what the hell they call it, but it's 2 tiers. If you have the top tier membership, you can come shopping at 8 o'clock. I think it's worth it, especially on days when it's like gonna snow or school is starting or it's a weekend, you know, them hot commodity days. It's worth it just to get your little piece, get here about 7:50, be right there when the doors open. Girl, I think this is my stuff. I just checked in legit 2 seconds ago. Oh, they own it. That's why it pays to get here early. And they're also very nice. They're super nice during the morning. And I don't know about you, sis, but I like to get people before the day piss them off. Like that girl who just put that stuff in his car. She was hella nice. Very nice, very chipper. That may just be her demeanor, or that also may be an attribute of her just getting to work. You never know, and I'm not trying to find out. But I'm on my way home to do some laundry and have some breakfast and relax today. I said Friday seems like a very chill day. I ran a ton of errands yesterday, so I didn't have to do that today. I can relax because after school is kind of go. But you know, tomorrow is Saturday, so I don't have to come home and make no dinner, get no kids ready for bed, get the accoutrement prepped for the next day. I don't even know what that means. Is that French for stuff? I don't know. Anyway, I don't have to get none of that stuff ready for the following day, so I'm just really looking forward to this weekend. I really am. I feel like it's been, last week was a trying week. This week was a little more forgiving, but girl, I just be ready. I be ready. And since I missed cycling yesterday, I'm definitely gonna go tomorrow. It's a class, usually I think 8:15 on Saturday mornings is the one that I like to go to. And I can't wait to go. I feel like day 3 of my cycle is when things start getting a little bit lighter. Today is probably the heaviest day that I'm gonna have during this period. And you know, I just be ready. By day 3, I just be ready to move my body a little bit. But yeah, girl, let me get on home, go take care of this house. Hey girl, welcome to Sunday. We are getting ready to run out. I have 2, oh girl, not my glasses crooked. I have 2 stops to make. I need to go to Hobby Lobby to get supplies to make Noah's 100-day of school shirt. She decided that she wants to put like jewels on her shirt. And then I need to go to Walmart. No, I need to go to Aldi's to pick up ingredients for Sunday dinner. I'm making my kids' least favorite Sunday dinner, and that is pot roast. I had the ingredients in the house, well, the seasonings and such, to make this recipe for, girl, probably 6 weeks now. Okay, I done bought red wine twice. My husband done drank both bottles. I said, listen, honey, I told you I'm making a pot roast. And he knew I was playing in his face, and I indeed was, because he drank that last bottle probably the end of January. Girl, I don't know why I've been waiting so long to make this, but we are on our way out of the door, and I need to do it before lunchtime, because you know, trying to get these kids out the door would be the roughest part of running the errands. and it's around lunchtime, or it's about to be. It's 11:30 now. And once you hit that lunchtime reset, you know, you gotta make the food, they gotta eat the food, they could potentially get dirty, then they gotta change, and then we gotta go through this whole thing, bathroom breaks and all of that. So I need to hurry up and get out of the house so that I can come back here and make the Sunday dinner, girl, because I'm trying to eat at like 3-4 o'clock maybe. Anyway, child, we want to Hobby Lobby first, so I'll see y'all there. Girl, I don't know in what world I thought we was going to a Hobby Lobby. This is a Michael's over here. The closest Hobby Lobby is like 20 some odd minutes away on the other side of Chesapeake, and we're not doing that. Anyway, we in a t-shirt aisle. June picked out a purple shirt so far, and now we need fabric glue, and then you want to do jewels? Yes? Are you sure? You don't look sure. Oh, okay. She more focused on the slime. She don't really care what goes on this shirt right now.
No.
Sorry. Girl, we left Michael's. They clearly lost their mind because they wanted $23 for a 1-pound bag of gems, and Walmart got the same thing for $5. I said, oh, this store right here. It's for people who don't shop around. It's crazy. I also ended up ordering something else from Walmart, but we'll make that pickup in a little bit. It won't be ready until after 3, and it's only noon now. Anyway, we just got to Aldi, and I'm getting ready to... Here, mommy, take this. You see a trash can right there? Go throw it away. Gabriel, watch June, please. We just got to Aldi, and we're getting ready to get stuff for Sunday dinner. So, girl, come on.
For what?
Girl, we done been home for a little minute now. I did not get all of the things for Noah's shirt. I don't know if I told y'all, but Michael's was outrageously priced. So I ordered some things from Walmart. They're ready for pickup, but honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get them today. I would love to get them today and then just start on her shirt early tomorrow morning so they have all day to dry, because she don't need it till Tuesday, but I can't promise nothing. I truly can't. Anyway, it's 4 o'clock now. I just popped a roast in the oven, so we're gonna have a roast today for Sunday dinner. I am filming a short, so I'm not gonna throw the recipe in here, but I will throw the short in right here. Girl, it's Sunday. Let's make my kids' least favorite Sunday dinner, and that's a pot roast. Child, I don't know why these kids hate pot roast, and quite frankly, I don't care, because sometimes I gotta put me first. And today I did just that. To season my roast, I used black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, ranch seasoning, and au jus gravy seasoning. And baby, that au jus gravy did not come to play. Next, I throw a little bit of vegetable oil in the bottom of a Dutch oven to brown the meat. It is at this moment I realized I didn't have no onions for my roast, and I decided, why don't I just play a little bit? Because the kids ain't gonna do nothing but fuss over it, and that man eat anything anyway. So I crushed 4 cloves of garlic, added some beef broth, some tomato paste, and a little bit of red wine. I seasoned it with black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and put that roast right back in there. And if you want a nice tender roast, set that oven to 325. Place the lid on your Dutch oven and plan to cook it for about 2 hours. About halfway through that cook time, I'm gonna add my vegetables. Because if I put it in there at the beginning of the 2 hours, by the time the roast is done, the vegetables basically gonna be mush. And for the vegetables, I'm using carrots and celery. After 1 hour, take that roast out, flip it over, add those veggies, put that lid on, and put it right back in the oven. While that roast is in for the second time, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my sides. Quick question, is it even a Sunday dinner roast if it don't come over mashed potatoes? Yep, see? That's what I thought too. Girl, I don't even know what kind of potatoes these are. I buy way too many every week and just mash whatever I got on hand. I decided on broccoli is the vegetable, and if you aren't cooking yours in chicken broth, boo, you don't know what you're missing out on. I seasoned mine with salt, pepper, and a little bit of butter, and then went to go check on that roast. And basically, when I say fork tender, I mean you try to pick that meat up and it just piss you off the way you're slipping and sliding all around that fork. Herein lies the problem when I cook. I was just playing around with this roast, but it came out absolutely perfect. Now see, my family gonna expect the roast to taste like this every single time I make it. And how do I explain to these people I was just in the kitchen doing stuff? Anyway, girl, that's a problem for a different Sunday. After putting cream, butter, salt, and pepper into my mashed potatoes, I plated that food and it was time to eat. And girl, it was an absolute Sunday miracle because my kids tore that roast down. Girl, my kids hate roast. But sometimes, you know, I gotta put me first, okay? So y'all just simmer down. I fulfill y'all requests in Sunday dinners often, okay? But today, on this day right here, I'm about to make what I want to eat. So I'm gonna make mashed potatoes, broccoli, and glazed carrots with it. I don't know if glazed carrots will be overkill because I'm about to put carrots, celery, and potatoes in the roast. So do we need to have mashed potatoes and glazed carrots with it? Maybe I'll just do broccoli. That'll help me cut down on the dishes today too, because I am solo parenting. My husband does have duty, which sucks, but he was off on Valentine's Day, so that was good. And girl, look at all these roses back here. Everybody got a bouquet. Gabriel, well, y'all know Gabriel got bouquets, and then I got a bouquet, and we got cards, and it was good. It was chill, girl. We didn't do nothing but sit down and watch TV all day, spend all day in our pajamas, and that's the way I like it. Okay, I did go cycling yesterday morning, and it was really good. I will put the video in the next Discipline Diaries that I put out. However, I will throw it up here for y'all too. But my cycle instructor, babe, he very much is like unk age. He acts like an old man, and he moves like one too. He had these fake like rose petals and little like flameless heart-shaped candles on the ground at cycling, and it was real cute. It was real cute. A lot of R. Kelly and Pretty Ricky and Trey songs yesterday, and I was like, sir, I don't know if you're up with the times, but it's making me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, Pretty Ricky, cool. Trey songs, I feel like he's gonna be our generation's R. Kelly, but you know, we'll wait and see. R. Kelly for sure. I don't think he should have been on the list. I hate this whole let's separate the art from the artist. Let's not. Let's not. Trash people make magnificent things, but these magnificent things have to be trash because of the reputation of the person who made them. Like, it's trash, babe. It shouldn't have been no R. Kelly yesterday. I don't care if he used to be the R&B king. He ain't now. It's too much music out here to be putting R. Kelly up there, okay? But anyway, it was a really good class nonetheless. Let me get off my soapbox because I feel like I've given many an Easter speech in this video. But yeah, girl, I will come on when Sunday dinner is done. I will also jump on, I think if I finish this shirt, but I really don't. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I don't. Not at all. Now, girl, I done made all these promises to y'all on Sunday and told y'all I was gonna come and show y'all my Sunday dinner plate. And we were gonna do that shirt for Noah's 100th day of school. Child, tell me why I didn't do neither. But I did make shorts, so I will leave the Sunday dinner short link down below. It's also on the vlog. Y'all just saw it. But in case you know, you just want to get into the comments or go watch the short itself, I'll leave that link down below. And I also made a short for her 100th day of school shirt that I will also leave link down below. It's so hard for me to film on 2 devices simultaneously. I feel like when I do, one of the devices is missing out on something that, you know, is like vital to the story. So forgive me in that aspect. I will try to get better. I'm also trying to work on getting a phone specifically for content because I am filming a lot of stuff all day long. And child, tell me why I was filming yesterday and my phone just stopped recording unbeknownst to me because it was out of storage. So if I have a phone specifically for recording, then that won't be the case. I can also, you know, show things on my phone to my phone if I have 2 of them. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just a little bit of my inner thoughts. I did just want to jump on real quick and tell y'all thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon, babe. Bye.